today's weather forecast, it's going to be negative 15 degrees with a wind chill making it feel like negative 35 degrees. I've just received breaking news from about a philosophical discussion that broke out earlier this morning at Carroll College campus. We are sending you over to Rebecca Whitesell, who is live from the campus. Rebecca, can you hear us?
Hi, Laura. I'm here with Morgan, who saw the heated philosophical debate, and she's here to give us the inside scoop on what happened.
I don't know, man. I was just eating some tater tots in the stack, and then this one girl and this other girl, they were talking, and they get up, they start throwing hands, and tots are flying, and it was wild, man.
Wow, that sounds intense. Did you overhear what happened during this fracas?
I don't know, man. Something about, I don't know, what's the word called? Philanthropy?
You mean philosophy?
Yeah, sure. They were talking about determinism and volunteerism and how one girl said our actions was predetermined. Then she would expect this and then totally pounded the crap out of the other girl. And then one girl got up and started a brawl and said it was fate and that it was bound to happen.
Wow, sounds like we need to get to the bottom of this disputation. Securitas has given us access to the two girls involved to the fight. I'm here with Abby, one of the girls who's involved in today's fight. Abby, can you explain exactly why this debate got so heated?
Well, Rebecca, I was just trying to explain to my friend Charlotte why determinism is the best explanation of why humans act the way they do. Basically, all choices that humans make, moral or not moral, are predetermined by previously existing causes.
So you were saying that humans don't have free will, that our actions and the actions of others are already decided and we have no control over that?
Yes. Essentially, that is what I'm saying.
I think we need to hear the other side of this story, just to get clarity of the whole situation. Let's go see Charlotte. All right, Charlotte, are you ready to give us your side of the argument?
Yes, it is my choice entirely to give you the truth about what happened in the stack today. I am a strong believer in people taking responsibility for their actions, because humans have free will. Having free will means it was entirely Abby's choice to steal my boyfriend. Even though she argues they would have ended up together anyways because of determinism.
Interesting. You both seem to have pretty good points about this topic. I think it's time we need to get a professional's opinion and see who was right and who is in the wrong. Laura, back to you.
Thanks, Rebecca. I was able to get a hold of Aristotle and Plato to gain their input on this interesting debate. You two are tough guys to track down. So which is it, voluntarism or determinism? Was the fight between the two girls spontaneous or destiny?
I would have to say spontaneous, and here's why. If we wish our ends, the mean to our ends are a matter of deliberation and choice. It follows that actions dealing with these means are done by choice and are voluntary. But the activities in which virtues are exercised deal with means. Therefore, virtue also depends on ourselves, and so does vice. Human beings are responsible for choosing the right course of action in any given circumstance, wherein they have knowledge of what is right and wrong and good or bad. They are also free to choose an opposite course of action. This all depends on the views and ability to be virtuous or vicious. If we are unable to trace conduct back to any other origin than those within ourselves, then action of origin are within us, themselves depend upon us, and are voluntary.
Think of it like this. If a noble soldier thought he could save his comrades by jumping on a grenade, he has a voluntary choice to do so. If he did not think he could save anyone or bring about any good greater than his own life being wasted away by jumping on a grenade, he would be incapable of doing it because no good would come from it. People's choices are determined by their knowledge of good and evil. When people become aware of the good, they become incapable of choosing to think or act in a bad way.
Well, people's minds are influenced by reason, desire, and appetites. One can rationally determine an action to be bad, but desire to perform the action anyways. The person has the ability to choose between these conflicting influences, and is thus free to choose good or bad behaviors, which is why Abby stole Charlotte's boyfriend.
We cannot act against our knowledge of how we should act. And so our actions are already predetermined by our knowledge.
Wow. Very insightful thoughts from the both of you. I know you both have much more to say, but we have run out of time. Thank you again for coming today.
Yes, of course.
Thank you for having us.
And as far as who was in the right of the fight today, I guess it's up to you guys and whether you agree with Plato or Aristotle.
Gang, gang.